When I went on my first mission trip, I was 14 years old. I can say it literally changed my life. I know going on a mission trip is going to be one of the greatest experiences of your life if you prepare yourself spiritually for the adventure ahead. And if you're anything like me, you're going to have stories to tell for years to come. My name is Ben White, and I'm here to make sure that your mission trips are exciting, safe, and life-changing. This video is part of our Mission Trips Essential series. Mission trips can be a little scary, but if it wasn't scary, it wouldn't be an adventure. And if you stay to the end, I'll give you the one thing that every successful mission team does to make their trip the best ever. First, let's talk about prayer. We all know that it's important, and yet it's still one of the most neglected parts of our spiritual lives. Philippians 4:6 says, "Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God." Right now, make up a list of prayer requests that you can start praying through before your trip even starts. Start praying for your own heart, praying that God will prepare you spiritually for the mission trip ahead. Pray that God will give you pure motives and a humble heart. Pray that you will be open and ready to receive whatever God is trying to teach you. Pray for spiritual boldness, wisdom, and flexibility during your trip. Pray for your team, for unity and strength. Start praying for the people that you're going to be ministering to. Pray for safety during your travel. Pray for health. Remember, prayer is the backbone of preparation. These are just a few of the prayer requests you should start praying for on a daily basis leading up to your trip. Have healthy expectations. Having a solid relationship with God before you go really helps in this area. It means that you're going to be better equipped to handle the challenges and manage your expectations when you go. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to face some challenges on your trips. You need to be ready for those challenges and embrace them as part of the experience. This is the mindset I want you to have. This trip is not about you. It's about the people you're going to minister to. This is the healthy mindset that you need to have when going on a mission trip. Ask yourself, what can I give to others? Instead of asking yourself, what can others give to me? If your heart is to serve and be a blessing to others, you are going to have a great trip. Remember, every trip is different, so stay open-minded. Flexibility is key on a mission trip. Things might not always go according to plan, and listen, that's okay. If you're asked to do something you weren't ready to do, just do it to the best of your ability. Remember, it's about what we can give, not about what we can get. Be prepared to adapt and learn. It's all a part of the adventure and growth that you'll experience on your mission trip. Expect big things from God, but remember, not every mission trip has to be groundbreaking to be successful. It makes me think of the verse in 1 Kings 19. And he said, "Go forth and stand upon the mount before the Lord. And behold, the Lord passed by, and a great and strong wind rent the mountains and brake in pieces the rocks before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind, an earthquake. But the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire. But the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a still small voice." Sometimes God does work through a groundbreaking revival, but most of the time, it's just small moments that make the biggest impact. Physical preparation is just as important as spiritual preparation. Mission trips can be very demanding. A lack of sleep, different foods, ministering to others, early mornings, late nights, new environments, all of these things can take a toll on your health. Before you take off, I would recommend getting in shape. This doesn't mean that you have to hit the gym and get all buff. Just start by going for walks every day, 30 to 60 minutes. This has huge health benefits for you. Second, start eating real food. A good rule of thumb is, if God made it, you can eat it. If man made it, be cautious. Third, pack yourself some basic medication just in case. I would recommend Imodium, some type of laxative, Tylenol, ibuprofen. These medications are just in case scenarios. Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Get prepared physically, and trust me, your future self will thank you. I'm asking you, please don't bring a bunch of spiritual baggage on the mission trip with you. Before you go, get things right with people in your life. If you need to apologize to someone for something wrong you did against them, just humble yourself and get those things right. If there's something in your life that God has been asking you to get rid of it. If you have been neglecting your relationship with God, get back on track. Be open to feeling God's presence in new ways in your life. This trip is a unique opportunity to see God at work and deepen your relationship with Him. And that is going to be so much harder if you are holding on to a bunch of toxic things in your life. I'm telling you, get spiritually prepared. Be ready to share your testimony. It's a powerful way of connecting with others. And if you would like some help thinking through how to give a personal testimony, I made a free PDF with key points to think through when you're developing your testimony. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below. Don't forget to share your mission trip with other people. Ask them to be prayer partners for you and your team. This is a great way to expand the impact of your mission trip, even if your friends and family can't go with you. I know the people in your life are going to be so excited to see what God is going to do. Here is the one thing every successful mission team does. They prioritize unity in the team. I want to encourage you, get to know your teammates. If you're the type of person that likes having a little clique of friends around you, you need to get over that ASAP. This is called a missions team for a reason. A team means every person is valuable and important to the mission. The stronger a team's unity is, the more successful your team is going to be. Figure out what you can do to build unity within the team. Here are just a few ideas. Avoid complaining. This is toxic and it can spread like a cancer. Spend time talking with your teammates. Show interest in their lives, their struggles, their challenges. Just get to know your teammates. Ask them how you can pray for them personally. Support them when you can tell that they're struggling. If you sense conflict, help resolve the issue. Building bonds with your teammates will help enhance your whole experience and create an awesome team atmosphere. Hey, I'm always learning. And if you have some recommendations of what people should do before they go on a mission trip, make sure you leave them in the comments below. And if I get enough good ideas, maybe I'll make a part 2 of this video with all of your suggestions. And if you like this video, you're gonna love the other videos in our Mission Trips Essential series. Make sure to check it out now.